What's going on, guys? It's Radar here, and we're doing some more Week 13 fun. This time we are driving the brand new Corvette C7 Daytona prototype. Today's race is from Road Atlanta. This is one of the early morning races for me here in Australia. This car is a barrel of fun. We've got 20 minutes coming up. They give us 22 laps, but we're never going to get the 22 laps. No one's that quick. This car is so much fun. Just bear in mind, I believe, as far as I know, these sounds at the moment are placeholders. They're using the old DP's sounds, but the build coming out with the new sounds very shortly. But here we go, 20 minutes, enjoy.
Green, green, green.
This car does have traction control, so we just had an override button then, so we didn't get it bogged down. This is a full 6-speed sequential gearbox, makes it really easy to drive.
Car on your left. All clear, all clear. Got one on your left. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left. Got one on your left. Stay right.
Oh wow, that's
Still there. Still there. Still there.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
Clear on the
never
left.
gonna make it.
Got one on your left. All clear, all clear.
Okay. Clear, damn it. That's a stupid slowdown. I get pushed out of the corner by some guy who I've actually seen in practice can't drive.
Right, John, I owe you.
Go right.
Car on your left. Stay right. All clear, all clear. Got one on your left. Keep right there. All clear, all clear.
Just keep your foot in it. Traction control helps you on the grass, just keep your foot in it.
Got one on your right. Clear on the right.
Of course. That guy decides to cut turn 2 and why not just stop and let us through? No, let's just cut it and hope for the best. That's week 13 for you. This car is very fun though. It's in the IMSA series in real life it's the prototype spec, but relative to that it's P2 sort of spec. The HPD at the moment is not exactly the current P2 spec, so if you race the two cars together, the HPD would be faster.
Car on your left. Keep right there. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear on the left. You got one on your right. Keep left.
I got into 6th gear much earlier than needed.
Stay left. Clear on the right.
So let's see if we can get up to third place in this one.
You're 4th place.
Now I get a bit of clean air, I can talk a bit more about the car and what I think of it. So as I was saying before, it's not a full P2, it's not the same sort of spec as the HPD. So yeah, if you put those two together, you shouldn't have any clashes in regards to pace. This car, you definitely feel the aero on it more than you did with the old DP, but it's still a bit of a handful to drive. You can't, it's not like the HPD and it's on rails. So I definitely think I'll be racing this next season, and when AEC goes to 2016, if they include this car, I think I'll be in that rather than the HPD as well. The AEC is the Australian Endurance Championship, if you didn't know that one. I raced that with a couple of teammates in the HPD.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
It is a car you can quite hustle quite easily as well. You know, you can just kind of dwell around about 90% and get a decent lap time out of it. This car is very fun to just rag and roll on a limit, which is always a good thing to have in a car. I mean, the V8 you can't really rag it, you can just push it a little bit harder. This car you can just throw it at corners and it'll generally stick. One thing I will say is the cockpit is very nice to drive from. I think I said this to a couple of others I've been talking to about this. The dash is very easy, is very nice. It's pretty simple. It's easy to. Don't go down a second. Easy to read. You know, the fuel bar. That's just something I've actually not seen on a dash in iRacing. That little green bar is just a qualitative representation of how much fuel you got left. And the shift lights, they're like the V8 lights, so they're probably my preferred set of shift lights, where the two lights in the middle, when they light up, that's when you want to shift. And then of course your lap time down there as well. It's a very simple dash, that's the way I like it. The HPD dash is great because it's got so much stuff on it, you almost don't need a dash outside the sim for that. There's just so much going on that dash, where this one's very simple, just the gear, some lights, a bar, and the lap time and speed and engine temp. And below that there's oil and fuel pressure, but you can't see that from the field of view. So while the sounds are carryovers, they do sound a little, I don't know whether it's just because I haven't driven the old DP for a while, but the sounds are, they're alright, I don't mind them actually. I wouldn't be too annoyed if they kept these sounds for the whole season and then put out new ones in the next build. They are doing maintenance, I think before the season starts, just put in some new sounds and a few bug fixes they've found. I mean, in the low, kind of just on the throttle, it sounds very nice. I like that sound. And you feel that the engine feels like it's building up pace as you get up through the gears. It's a nice sound. Internal. The externals not as great. I think the externals should do a bit of buffing, but I'll chuck in a lap at the end of the video just to give you an idea of the external sounds. So just over halfway now. Another thing that's a very nice feature so far about this car,
Got a slow car on the
is
left.
the baseline setup really likes curves. You can actually use the curves. I heard someone say, "Oh, you can't touch the bumps in this car," as I'm flying it over the turn 2 curb and it's landing perfectly and I'm on full throttle. This car is very good over the bumps. It's definitely not V8 supercar bad. It's actually probably one of the better ones, better than new cars to come out recently over bumps. The Aston Martin was okay, I believe. Yeah, this one extremely good over the bumps. And the brakes are actually surprisingly good as well. You can almost get to HPD limits, but not quite.
Slow car
Just
ahead.
because the weight and ooh, don't quite get to that apex. So at the moment I'm just using a bit of a modified baseline setup because I want to race this car next season. I figured I'd use week 13 to try and learn the setup of this car. It's pretty simple. There's not a lot of adjustments you can do to the suspension. It's very V8 supercar like with the suspension. It's just more your diff and your aero you got to worry about. We might be able to catch these two guys. We've got 7 minutes, just over 7 minutes to go. 20 minutes are a good race length, I think, for week 13. It lets you get out in time for the next race because they're every half hour. So these ones are at every quarter of an hour, every quarter to the hour. Just spins out on his own. That's one thing with this car, it is pretty easy to spin it out on the brakes. Because if the default brake bias you get with the baseline is very front end heavy, so you lock the front seat, move it rearwards, but then you start spinning out by yourself. You don't get any really compression lock like you do in the V8. It just goes around. Sometimes you'll let off the pedal, especially at that hairpin there. First gear's a bit loose in the rear, which probably just something to do with the diff. First gear just wants to gyrate on you, so you gotta be careful with that. I know at Coda I would spin about twice a lap and I was just like, no, I hate this car. And I got it at Road America in here and I'm like, no, that's actually alright. Get it at a proper racetrack. Not some Formula 1 bit of rubbish. Whoa. I do want to take this thing for a spin around Bathurst and see how it goes, because I know the HPD is scary around that place. we might be able to get to second. We'll see how we go. Just under 5 to go now. I don't know why they put the lap count in, so we're not going to get to it, ever.
We have 10 to go this time by.
Thanks, Dan. Sean.
Another cool thing they've got on this car is, just like real life, they've got the leader lights, but in this time, in regards to this car, it's actually an LED, yeah, just a panel in the side of the window that displays the digit, which represents your position. So if you come alongside this guy soon, you'll be able to see it more clearly. You might just be able to catch a bit then through the hairpin. But it's a nifty feature in real life. It's actually pretty good in this as well. This will be used mostly in multi-class racing, so you won't generally see these the two DPs battling, so you won't know exactly what position it is in. So the leader light system is good. I had it on the Corvette C6, the Ford GT, the GT2 version, and the HPE as well, in a different format. It was just three LEDs that lit up depending on what position you were, first, second or third. If you didn't have a light wall, you weren't on the podium. That is one thing I prefer over the old DP, over the new DP over the old DP, is you don't have to blip on the downshifts. That's got an auto blip built into the car. Just takes a little bit of the brain out of the driving the thing. You just down the gears, up the gears, pretty simple. I wanted on the power earlier than to drive up the inside. So we'll have one more lap after this. I tried to not hit him up the backside and I ended up losing it myself. That was one thing, I just jumped on the brake a little bit to stop hitting him and ran it wanted to go. At least I saved it, and I think there was a bit of a netcode contact there that wasn't actually hitting him. Because his car didn't shift at all. So white flag, I need to move it from behind the relative. coming into the final bit of corner, sequence of corners. So there we go, the new DP, definitely a very fun car to drive. I would recommend driving
There's the flag,
it. I'll be
man.
doing it a fair
It's
bit in
over.
official next season. So I'm
There
going
you
to
go,
go ahead
man.
and roll a bit of an
Good job,
outboard lap
driver.
just to give you guys an idea of the external sounds. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the flip side.